Hello, and welcome to a playthrough of Age of Wonders 4, specifically Viewer Suggestion number 4. And now, let's head into our episode. Okay, 54. Great, we got... Oh! Okay. I'll try to do this. It is... Really? Alright, hold on. Well... Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Make unit. You're waiting. Got the Academy for more research and then a blacksmith. You're fine. You got the Arcane Institute, and you can grab another one. I'm gonna grab this now so I don't forget. Queue up the armory. Queue up the fishmonger. Queue up the monolith. More Imperium. Ooh, maybe. Deep Crypts. I don't have any heroes. But, ton of regen. I think the armory is more important, the growth is more important, the mana's more. We'll let that sit. Heroes, which is Hazen? Yes. You get the Sundering Bow, and now you're tier 2. So everyone needs tier 2 legs. Alright, so, very basic. Legs. Yep. And defense, hit points, resistance. Tier 2, fine. Basic. Basic, legs, T2. Just so I know what tier it is. 180. Yep. Forge. Arsenal. Great. Alright, so now they're a team. Okay. Yep. End turn. Underground. Right, city ruins popped. That's fine. Mantle. Head this way. You, and you go here. Yeah. You step here, and we're waiting. New skill, which is research, grant mana and knowledge, super useful. More casting points, so that just means, you know, more spells we can cast. Struggling on mana. Advanced logistics, grab that. Yep, you're making, you're pumping up their units. You got a spell shield. I could rush the armory, and I will. And I'll rush the blacksmith. $65 versus, yeah, 83. So this is a bit behind on growth. I'll spend 95 there, and I'll queue up yet another spell shield here. You're waiting. You're waiting. We got the tier 2 legs. Open hero screen. That will go on them. Confirm. And then we'll make another pier. So we go to Blueprints, Custom, Basic Legs, Tier 2, start forging. Great. Turn, Astral Void, Rivalry, can create a bounty, Maid's been invaded, end turn. Grab some more gold. We're probably going to go to work these two. When I go to work them, I will start being more friendly with them. Rumble Ring lost their throne city. Alright, Sign of the Vanguard. So, your warriors will have no trouble meeting enemies in combat. Wow. Oh, minus 20% accuracy, minus 20% damage. But they... Oh, shock units. I don't have shock units. The nimble Tigran warlord represented in the constellation now appears to brandish a short sword. Your warriors feel quickened by the cosmic phenomenon and report a surge in stamina and agility. They may move across the battlefield more deftly at the expense of brute strength. Interesting. No bonuses there. Rumble Ring lost their throne city. Sucks for you. We've got artesian fortifications. Of these, I'm actually gonna grab the... Well... Yeah, I'll grab Mental Mark. So you... So you get... No. So you get 3 units. I'm doing this wrong. Shift. So you 3 into there. Step forward. Step forward. You into here. Step forward. Alright. We'll do the quest. Get the battlements. We're doing this state hall. We'll keep pumping out spell shields. New skill, which is Mind's Grant plus 5 mana. Incredibly useful. But now 200. We'll hold off. Orders required. You need... Honestly, we've got our defenses. You know what? You head north, as long as that's going to take, and see if we can bribe them to go away. No spells to cast. I don't think so. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Wait a turn. Open hero screen. The legs, tier 2 legs, are going on you first. Confirm. You did level up. So I'm not sure how many kills he's gonna get. But let's grab my asthma shot. Because you gained a level of renown. Alright. Yeah, so you need a helmet, a ring, and some miscellaneous items. I don't know where that other army went. Can we get you down here? And what we can do is... There we go. This army's good to go. Yeah, melee units, because that's three ranged. You have far too many melee, you need a ranged. There we go. Just so it's a bit better balance. Okay, we'll keep pumping out spell shields. Okay. Although you could use... Hold on. If I cancel you, I'm going to make a Spellbreaker here for this army. He doesn't get 2, he gets 1 for now. Wait. And you are headed in this direction. End turn. Five, 3, and 3. Okay. Alright, so we've got the Marauder Guard. 2 to 2 is fine. 3 cities. Trade. I think the Prism is more important. The only one I'm missing is Chaos. So I'll lose out on draft, but we'll be good at anything else. So I'm gonna try to save up my mana. Alright, where... Alright, so you're backtracking in this direction. You should be able to handle that. Yeah, this should be... There they are. An easy grab. But, I don't think you can. Here, hop into this. So you've got 3 melee. Not necessarily good melee, but you have 3 melee. And you need 2 more melee. Alright. Wait a turn. Well, you'll set up there. Negotiation succeeded. Great. Invading forces. Good to know. Alright. End turn. Yeah, all of a sudden we're rolling in gold. Wing. Oh! This is what I was afraid of. But we've got our army set and good to go. Rumblewing's gone. I didn't do that, and this is why I have to set it to hard. Because if we're on easy, the infestations would wipe everybody. Alright, trigger that. Yeah, shouldn't lose anyone. Oh, how do I do that? I'm not gonna build an outpost, but... You're headed into here to get in on that fight. Trigger this, auto combat. Really? I don't have the mana to spend on anything. Yeah, that's probably why. Alright. Grab the mana boost. Where is that red coming from? Holy shnikes! Ruler leveled up. From here, Sniper's focused. Not sure if I want the accuracy. Not engaged in melee. I think I want the accuracy. I think I did enough. Right, so this is a feedback loop, right? Base 20 can get up to 70. And if it kills a unit, that's just free 3. So I think you want the accuracy to keep the crit chance as high as possible. So we'll confirm that. We made something. New skill, which is Whispering Stone. Which would hurt. Hold on. Would it hurt, though? Do I want something else? I go to this, Free Cities. I mean, I don't know where they are, but I feel like that's a good call. Can we see where they are? Like, what do you get me? I don't see any super rare resources or Imperium. You're underground. Well, that might get me something. So let's give it to you. So theoretically, he's getting +5 gold from this. Okay. More spell shields, greatly appreciated. Queue up another one. And hold on. Let me fill the chambers. I will rush the monolith to keep my mana production as high as I can. You wait a turn. You're now headed back in this direction. Units can be raised. I will raise you. And you're going to go into that army. Yep. End turn. Okay, they stepped out. I was worried it was like, let's get them, boys. Mental mark. New chapter. So we're on tier 3. Amplification's good. Right? That's a positive. But you notice... Wait, it says we can grab Tome of Glades? Interesting. And Fertility. Which would give us 2 nature. And Restore the Land would be useful. But priority is the Great Transformation to get White Gold. That's a great structure. Fatigue Legion, so they get more hit points, and any units around them just do less and less damage. Right? Soul Harvest. Great. So let's grab the Great Transformation.
Once you have felt the power of necromancy,
I will lock Fatigue Legion.
Truth.
I will start on Whiteboard. It's gonna take a while. Okay. Oh, now, interesting. I could grab another gold mine. For more Imperium. Let me see. Hold on. Auto combat. Great. God. I can't see where they are. I'm gonna pull back until I get some armies there. There we go. And these guys are just coming up here just to chat with these guys. Maybe we can bribe them to go away. Melee unit. Alright. So you are headed into this army. You need at least one more. And you need one more. And what I'm gonna do is delete you so we get 12 mana back. You're making a Spellbreaker. I'm gonna grab the Moat Gold Mine, and I'm gonna hope that I can time things up to be... Oh no, sorry. It's not 13 turns, it's 4 turns. So that in 4 turns we can grab this. We have a lot of mines here, which does mean the mint is a pretty good grab. This would take 5 turns to build. I'll try to wrap that up. We need a 3rd forester. That can go right there. Okay. After this, I will grab the academy. Uh-oh. Okay. Mysticarium. Anything boosted? Nothing boosted. Yeah, per quarry. Whereas, potentially quarry. Like, I think a gold mine here would be better, personally. So we'll hold off on that. If nothing is boosted here, I need a lot of mana. I can do this in 1 turn. I don't mind turning this into a Mystic Abbey. I'm okay with that. And then we'll double pump gold, and we'll see where things go. End turn. Take reward. Mark all the scene. And then, hold on. He's just gonna start digging this out. End turn. Yeah, I know. Like, I've got 3 by 30! Oh no. Gone, and now I'm just struggling to get back to where I was. What the hell? Did someone cast a spell? Sparky has been posted. Capture this city. Whoa! No. Never happening. So, yeah, I don't... Friendly territory. You first. Sorry, buddy. You're gonna have to wait. But these guys can start healing. I'll hurry that. Yeah. Area excavate. Ooh. Start digging. Spell breaker. Alright, hold on. So how strong are you? 905. Interesting. We're gonna move you this way. $819. Yeah. It's because it's a tier 1 recruit. And then we'll move this army in this direction. And again, we're going to try to bribe them. You can grab something. Right, like I said. A quarry... Hold on, what do you need? A 3rd quarry here. Right? So we could put a gold mine here surrounded by 2 quarries. It's a pretty good snag. Monolith is boosted. Let me queue that up. Production. More spell shields. Alright. You need a spell shield. You're good. Let me delete you. Throw you in here. Alright, we're getting an army together. Bounty, message received. End turn. Ooh! Don't know who that's going to. Someone got a boost to producing stuff. You've got nothing? Really? End turn. You must have somewhere you can explore. No. Reaper's Hollow and this, huh? Here, head in this direction, I guess. Oh, ooh. Okay. Mana no. Oh! No. Strong, not swift. Rumblewing has been banished to the void. Okay, I thought you were already defeated, but sure. There we go. Now we can dig that out. Oh, 96 gold. It was only a matter of time. I'm not going to grab any of those. Nothing I want to cast? Yeah. Not yet. We need to start saving up mana. Okay. I will sacrifice the Imperium to grab that. I will disenchant that. Oh, that's what I've been forgetting to do. Sorry. Helmet. So you need... Well, you leveled up. And we're gonna go down... We're gonna go down the transfer life route for now. Gunnard's Ambitions. Not the major one. Sorry. We need... Hold on. Do we not have boots to give you? Tier 2. No. Alright. I feel like I've been forgetting to do something. Yep, we need boots. Forge. Cool. So, yeah. If we can get that water province going, great. Yeah, start getting that. Oh, maybe not. Hold on. What is 12 and 6 versus 12? What? Oh, no, we can't. Alright, hold on. Melee, melee, melee. I'll make an arcane guard. We'll let them heal up to max. And then these three, like I said, their priority... Well, you need the covert court. So you should heal plenty. Yeah, so we can time this up a bit better. Okay. Alright, who gets the second one here? You have two, you have two, you have two. Okay. And we need an Arcanist. So we'll ditch you. Get you into this army, and we'll get you into this army as well. And call that good. You just need to heal. What is curiosity? Not you. 20 and 5. Yeah, so we need a lot of gold to maintain our army right now. Mana, not so much. So that is something to keep in mind. So I think we hold off on producing more units. And we'll delete you. That's okay. Yeah, so that's 20 gold, 5 mana. Well, that needs to be cleared then. We'll let them heal up, and then they'll go clear it. Hey, research! Jeez! Okay. Forge stone. That's actually really good. I don't think I can get to it anytime soon. I'm just gonna right-click this area. It's gonna take him forever to get there. You're healing. Healing. You're going in here. So range, range, range. You need another melee. And you're ostensibly good to go. I don't think he can take this. We can see. Yeah, 950. It's close. We'll walk away for now. So, assume that's about 1,000. So we need at least 1,200. You go down here to defend this. You know what? Oh, 1, 2, 3. You need another ranged unit. Alright, so we're actually going to delete you. Throw you in here. Make sure you're an auto. You need a ranged unit. It's 20 gold, and I'm not making a lot of gold right now. I'm gonna grab the stone walls before I forget, and the arcane battlements. Save. Bookmark 2. Explore. This should be an easy get. Stability. That is so much mana. We'll try the arcane thing. Oh, we won! Nice! Low risk. Really? What? It's all the range units. I'll take that hit. And I will grab... Ooh, Rainbow Clover. Misty Magic Combat Spell. I'm gonna grab the Rainbow Clover. That's a bit more important. Yeah, so he will pop next turn and grab the Clover. Oh, we'll get you into friendly territory. And we'll just... a bit better even spread. Yeah, 520. Ooh. 600. 600. This is still 1,000. Alright. So let them heal up, and then their goal is to head this way. We have 2 Rainbow Clover now? Yes. Which I appreciate. We've got more legs. I don't know who that's going on. You don't need them. You need them. And you need them. This is a bit more important. So you need Tier 2 mount, huh? So, if I remember correctly, by grabbing the vampire stuff, we won't need the mount to trigger his thing. If I remember correctly. We could grab a 5th hero. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, that's the thing, right? I settle my grievances. I have the war justification. They do not. So I'll spend the gold to do that. You keep going it wherever it was you were going. Actually, you know what? I'm going to delete you for the mana. And I'm going to produce, I think, a helmet. So we're going to go ahead. And we want a nice... Yeah, that looks like a basic helmet. Tier 2, just so I know what tier it is without... And hit points, defense, resistance, forge. Waiting. You need hit. Yep. Great. Started wars, been denounced, negotiations succeeded. Okay. End turn. Shadow Astral. Yeah, so I want transmutation. I may... Yeah, we're looking at like 500 gold. Armory. So you can annex another province. Guess what? Covert Court. So now, more growth. What is it? Stability per farm and forester. And heal at the end of each strategic turn. So our healing has now gone obscene. And we can take this time to range. Alright, if I'm gonna give anyone a spell breaker, it's gonna be this guy, and then we can head south. In the meantime, yeah, your thing is just to get to tier 12. Or level 12. So we can hold off on them. So let's... attack, auto combat. I need the experience. Really? You know why they focus fired? I will take that. That's what that means. Remember, this game has their units have a spite mode. And what spite mode does is, oh, I'm going to lose. I'm going to make sure you... Alright, and we're gonna get... Oh, well, you do need one. You need one. So what the spite mode is, I'm gonna make sure you lose as many units before I die as possible. Okay, so we've got some good mana income. 819. I guess you're just defense. The question is, I guess I give this farm this forester to this city. And maybe this... Oh no, this can be a forester too. And then we convert it into a teleporter for both cities. Alright, you're on defense. That was me giving it away. Alright, alignment change. Yep, we're evil. I get it. Yeah, with the dragon dead, he got a lot of territory. Alright, good. More mana. Great. Now we're making 131 a turn. Stone walls. And we'll hold off. Actually, what I'll do is I'll just fill up the gold production. Don't know what to do with you. Bounty has been posted. I mean, they're clear. So now we're heading south again. So your range, you need a melee. You're getting the Spellbreaker, and you need a melee. That feels good. If we take a look at our unit, inspect. So you need a helmet. You need an item and a mount. The way to get around that is to grab this. Oh no. No, he needs a mount. I wish mounts didn't count. Shit. I should have saved that mammoth. Yeah, for some reason I thought this meant they couldn't it got rid of the mount section. Maybe thinking of something else. When not mounted. That may just be the vampires. Afflicted. Alright, interesting. So you know what I will do? I will reset his skills. Gonna be a little cheeky here. We'll grab the soul draining strikes. We'll do 1, 2, 1, 2. That leaves 2. So do we want a free bone wyvern, which is a tier 2 skirmisher? Or do we want 2 zombies? Well, the bone wyvern gets us to raise undead, which allows us to revive the bone wyvern. When a friendly unit dies, they get grace. Interesting. Oh, no, hold on. We can do the Bone Wyvern and the Dark Ritual. I prefer Infested Summons. Personally. In Declaimed Soul. If we're gonna do it. Or... for Bleeding a Blood Parasite, we're not doing it. So let's do Bone Wyvern. Right? Because we can combine Dark Ritual with Sinking Bolts. Well, that's interesting. Minus 10 morale. Attacks and debuff. Misfortune's really good. With weakening. Right? Because this counts as an attack. Cruel. Oh, interesting. Huh. Oh, it's Warseeker? Okay, hold on. Blood Pact. Well, that's weird, right? Target suffers. So this applies debuff, and then this always that makes. So you trigger this, and now they always hit. Interesting. I think we do the Wyvern and Hex Pact. And I've never played with this side. We'll start trying to play with that side a little. Close. Oh, inspect. So we need... Oh, you need a helmet. Confirm. So you see nothing triggered. What can we make for rings? Basic. We can do windshield? Okay, and that's all we can do is a bolt bait. Okay. But getting a lot of these in our units is pretty good, but we can't make it. And there's nothing I can shred. Minus 50. Interesting. How are we doing on free cities? Minus 100. Because of alignment. That's only... Oh, we're not getting them. And we're not getting them. Alright. Am I gonna regret that? No, I don't think so. I think we chose the right one of the three. Rally, infestation, sending forces. Okay. Let's see. Oh, no, we're only going to be able to do like 1 or 2 more turns. Alright, end turn. Oh, we got the Imperium. They changed this. They changed Dark Vigor. So Dark Vigor used to be regenerate hit points in enemy territory. Now it's just regenerate hit points. Oh yeah, that's still the same. That's really good. I wanted to say for teleporter, but that regen is super good. We got Whiteborn, and we will grab... Oh. I will lock Siege Magic, and we'll start Fatigued Legion. We'll start casting Whiteborn, and we can cast it immediately, and we will. So now we're Undead Dwarves. Whoa, that looks freaky. Alright. You've got walls. Is there anything we want you to build? We're lacking on gold. We know I'm going to want a gold mine there. Golem mine. So yeah, grabbing that quarry, convert it to a golem mine is pretty good. Oh, that's plus... Isn't there one? Oh, yeah. But that's too far away to really consider. So... Don't care. So... Oh. Hold on. Great. Reanimate for 100 souls. Yeah, I'll just snag that. You have nowhere to go? I kind of need the gold. According to that, it has nowhere to go. You're staying there. But now we can start making more units. And I think we go heavy. Alright, yeah, Spellbreakers. And instead I'm going to queue up a spell shield here. And a spell shield here. No, not the gold. Because I want that armory. Alright. Alright, so we might get attacked. Because we might get attacked, what I'm gonna say is end this turn. I'm pretty sure they're gonna jump us. Yes. Okay. I shouldn't need to fight this. If I lose this arcane guard, I don't care. Great. Close. It's an auto combat. Really? That's okay. I'll take one loss. Really? Yeah, I'll take that loss. I'm making more. That's why. Fatigued Legion. Yeah. I don't think... Yeah, I can trade. Right. I want that... Well... I want 500 for the Litherite Prism. That's the priority. Get there or not is something different. So... Oh, now this is interesting. Supreme Magic. It doesn't say... Okay. Governance training would be nice. And that would be nice. A lot of gold. So I don't know if I'm going to get them. There's no one I want to re-educate. So that's fine. I am going to do a quick gamble here. Hold on. Don't think... Oh no, he does need to stay there. Alright, load game. I didn't know if he had to stay. For some reason, I didn't think he had to stay there. Alright. So, as weird as it seems, after that load... Yep, that's fine. What I will do is... You go here. You go here. They wait. They wait. You wait. You're headed in this direction is more reinforcements. You have arcane battlements. I could do a Masonic Hall. I could do a Mint. Lab. Recall. Deep Crypts. Right. Deep Crypts. Needed that a while ago. I think we're focusing on... I always queue up the hall first, right? Because with the hall, that makes this quicker and other things quicker. So yeah. So my ruler leveled up. Right, and this is... Sorry, everyone's church. Yeah. I think I'm going down this route. So we'll confirm that. Close. He gained a level over, so he's capped out. Awesome. We've got the heal. Let's go for the stunning bash. The stunning bash is more useful to get to the reflecting defense. I don't know if the stats... Oh, that's not... So yeah. I want the reflective defense. We've got the Spellbreaker. That's been made. You can annex yet another province. And I said we're going to do the quarry here. To do one gold mine into a golem mine here. That's a little better. And then we will end the turn. And I just want to make sure no unexpected combat happens. Come on. There we go. All right, we got our city back. And what we're going to do is throw our nautical governor here. Right? Coastal water provinces gain +5 food. Probably take 2 turns longer to pillage. Awesome. Water provinces coast mana and gold. Yeah. Great. This is a coast. Water. Water. What? You know what I mean? I don't think we can grab it right away. I will spend some Imperium to grab this right away. That's fine. 2 and 2 is fine. Not gonna build anything. I think it's gotta be the vendor. We need the gold income. Right? We got our farm. And we need the evocator's abode. I'm gonna stop. But I want to make sure I got that. Okay, well there's a fight there. So this group of people needs to clear out all of this. And that's our goal. And the dark lair is based on quarries as well. Yeah, quarry. I mean, there's quarries. These quarries can't have special improvements built on them, so it's a bit iffy. But there's more gold there. There's quarry. Like, so there is an argument for building a Seafarers Guild here, because it gives production food and gold, right? Otherwise, well, it will have the dark lair and some space down here. So yeah. Again, I still think this is a good spot for a city. Oh wow, we can still get a Lost Soul quest here. Cool. We can't get the verdant. Well, that is close enough to get the verdant Vivere. Because we're not doing anything with this city. And we're in a we took at the beginning of this video, once we lost that city, we took 2 steps back. But we have taken 3 steps forward, or at the very least 2 more steps. So we're basically back to where we started at the beginning of the video. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, so clear this out. Yeah, a lot of gold mines or mana here. Right? But this is just quarries. So yeah, turning this into a pure coastal city and grabbing a huge chunk of land in the area, and maybe this, I think, is a good call. I think I eyeball a 4th city up here because of the giant Kala's altar. Where's that gloom coming from? The Umbral Nest is making gloom. Oh! Okay. Then I need to clear this Umbral Nest. Right? To get rid of this gloom. And sunless terrain removes gloom. So that, right, is a good thing. I believe we can look that up real quick. structures. Sunless terrain. I believe it removes gloom. I am not sure. You know what does remove gloom? We might have to sidestep or fertility just to be able to remove gloom terrain. Oh no, gloom does not. Grassland. Shit, what removes gloom? Forest doesn't. Hold on. What removes gloom terrain in Age of Wonders 4? For the source. Restore the land can clear it. Okay. So yes. So restore the land will clear it. According to the internet. I don't know how to do this. Anyways. We are done for the day. We're on turn 67. I need to make note of that. Turn 67 plus. Thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash. Oh, before I forget, again, this is provided by a community suggestion. If you want to give your own suggestions, please feel free to email me at sparkytdk@gmail.com. Again, can be anything: map settings, units, map settings, faction settings. You could even do what's the word I want? Right? It can be right. It can be, you know, use these specific tomes, these specific traits, this specific body type, the cultures, map settings, whatever you want. Anything you want to see, toss it my way. I'll see if I want to do it. Again, sparkytdk@gmail.com. Now, thank you very much for joining me. Feel free to like, subscribe, and comment. Smash that bell, all that jazz. Even better, check out other videos and playthroughs I've done. Best is, come on over and check me out when I stream live every Sunday through Friday, life permitting. Thank you very much for joining me, and until we see each other again, remember to be kind to one another. Hello, this is Gohan the Chinchilla, and we hope you're having a good day, as do I. As always, we hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to follow, like, subscribe, or comment. Or even better, come on over to twitch.tv/SparkyTDK and watch me live every Monday through Friday. Thank you for your support.